here at Ultimate Motorbikes in Hellensvale, Queensland. And they specialise in Indian, KTM and Polaris. So we're going to go in, we're going to meet some of the specialists on each side of the division. We're going to talk about Indian motorcycles, we're going to talk about KTM. We're also going to meet Dean, the dealer principal. So come on in, have a look as we go in and have a wander. Okay, I'm here with the dealer principal, the Big Chew.
Welcome.
Dean, how you going, brother?
Very good. Welcome here. Nice to meet you too.
So what's your background, mate?
I've been in bike industry for 12 years and other sales industry for another 10 behind that. In dealership for 15, 17 months now. We've got all the brands that everyone loves. We have Indian motorcycles, KTM and Polaris. With the convenience where we're located right behind Harbour Town. You know, we've got all parts and accessories as well, and a workshop to help everyone out, whatever they need, under one roof.
And when you talk about that workshop, I mean, you've obviously got trained technicians in the trained, and that's important.
Master technicians here to help, as well as apprentices who are going through the ranks to become a qualified mechanic. As we've got a fleet of Indian motorcycles and KTM, we've got demos readily available for them to call us or come in store and then jump on a demo and get the experience.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah. Thanks very much, Dean. We're going to go and meet some of your staff.
Perfect.
Check out your workshop and see what makes this place tick.
Oh, stop it.
Good on you, buddy.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks, mate. I'm here with John, a sales consultant at Ultimate Motorbikes. Good to meet you, brother. So what's your role here?
So I'm the sales consultant here, so mainly we do KTM, Polaris, Indian here as our brands, but I took over Indian a couple of years ago. It's my bread and butter, live it, breathe it, get to sell it for a living, so I can't complain.
There's a lot of good stuff happening with Indian, there's a lot of good stuff coming up too.
Yeah, there is. So they've been pretty good, pretty solid for a few years. Coming into 25, they're bringing out some really good new stock, so full new refresh on the Scouts, bigger motor, new frame, still carrying all that old characteristic, but just newer, improved, a little bit better. And then in the big stuff as well, with new frames, new motors, just going along with the times, getting a little bit newer, a little bit better, new stuff on the horizons.
What's probably your most popular model?
Look, honestly, our Scouts is probably going to be our best seller. It's our biggest entry level. Everyone kind of starts there, and then once you start, you end up working your way up through the range.
Yeah. And what's your background personally?
So believe it or not, originally a butcher.
Oh, right.
Stepped away from there a few years ago. Was fortunate enough to start at this dealership here. And then just fell in love with Indian and been here since. So I've had a couple myself and waiting for the new RT to turn up, and that'll be the next one.
And the Indian motorcycles, they're actually quite popular. I mean, like, just getting a bit more marketing.
Yes, well, definitely, man. Look, they've been around for yonkers. You know, they're America's first motorcycle company. You know, they've been there. They've been there forwards and backwards. They've been struggling a little bit, but over the past few years, they've been coming back, coming strong, and setting some new goals out there.
And then what do you advise? I mean, if someone comes in, a potential customer,
yep,
obviously take something for a test.
Yeah, well, look, first of all, it's going to be what type of riding you're doing. Where are you going? What are you doing? Who do you ride with?
Yep.
What do you want to do on the bike? Short trip, round town, big stuff like that. Scouts are going to be the perfect thing. Big trips, open roads, stuff like that. Definitely a bagger. Doing a little bit of stuff in between. That's where I kind of found myself going towards the Chiefs. Perfect round town, big enough to do the big trips as well for you.
Yeah.
So Indian's got something for every application.
And I've always loved the sound of the Indians, the motor, like they should.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So responsive.
Yeah. So good thing with them as well is just as they are responsive, but you're getting those ride modes in there as well. So,
what are the ride modes on?
So you're getting your touring mode, so a little bit better if you're doing big trips. So just a little bit easier on the throttle, a little bit less jerky, save your fuel a bit more. Yeah. You then get your standard, which is what you'd be using around town. And then when you're up in the twisties having some fun, put it up into sport mode.
Yeah, nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, I usually leave everything in sport mode.
Always. That's the way to do it.
Well, good on you, mate.
Awesome, mate.
Yeah, hopefully people come in and check a few of these bikes out, mate, because they're great.
That's what we're here for. We've got a full demo fleet out the front as well, so if anyone ever wants to come in, we're here to help and get you on the next bike.
Well, good on you, mate. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, brother. Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here with another sales consultant, Liam. How are you, buddy?
Nice to meet you, buddy.
What's your background, mate?
Oh, actually, exercise scientist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was originally my background, but two passions. is health and fitness and motorcycles, which is actually quite a new one. That was about 5 years ago I got into the motorcycles. I had this opportunity. I started off on a KTM myself, the 390 Duke. And I love the Indians as well, you know. And when this job came up around the corner from where I live, I was really it's like both of my favourite brands pretty much under.
So you do deal with both brands?
I do, yes, yeah. Yeah, I've got a real. I made it my mission when I started here with the guys to try every Indian motorcycle, and I went all the way up from the Scouts all the way to the biggest baggers. Get an experience on those. Try other bikes. I'm quite open-minded. I had that kind of bleed orange attitude, and I do think KTM make the funnest bike.
Oh yeah,
they're just fun.
And what would be your best-selling models amongst the KTMs, like the dirt bikes or?
Dirt bikes are huge,
yeah,
very big sellers. I'd say around the 300 class is very, very big. In the EXCs, so the Enduros, just because they're road registerable, and also just the way they ride, they're slightly softer, taller gears. So a lot of people preferred that. The motocross can be quite, you know, they're an aggressive bike. They're race bike.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
And what sort of impact do you think it was like when KTM joined MotoGP? I mean, that was...
Oh, that was great. I mean, I like that. That's just feeding what KTM, they make.
It's
like,
race.
How do we make two wheels go fast? That's what they do. And, you know, I am actually, as many people are, really looking forward to their first real sport bike since that RC8. Yeah, well, it's like 15 years, I believe, with the exception of the 390 RC. That 990 RC, I think there's a lot of anticipation behind that. I'm really looking forward to seeing one, riding one.
Sure. And the other good thing is too, I mean, it's exciting for you when, you know, when there's new stuff coming in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because you're a passionate motorcyclist.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And then you can put that passion on your customer, check out this just arrived and...
What they're doing next, we've got, you know, another thing I'm looking forward to is the 990 Duke.
Yes.
The 890 was such a great platform. They raced that quite successfully, you know, in the Super Hooligans.
Cool.
They had the Indian FTRs, etc. They're all great to watch just to see how nimble they were. I think the 990 Duke will probably be the next entry.
Yeah, right.
In the Super Hooligans. So looking forward to seeing where they go.
No, that's good. Good future, mate.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Good on you, Liam. Thanks for making the time, mate.
Cheers.
And here's something a little bit different. You don't usually see this at a motorcycle dealer. They're actually a still dealer as well. So at the end of the day, you can come down here and get something to wash your bike with. You can even get yourself a KTM, an Indian, a leaf blower, and a chainsaw. So you can even tell the missus, look, I'm going down to get a blower for the garden, and you come home with a new motorcycle.
Okay, Pugs, so you've had a look around the store today. Out of interest, what do you think of the Indian lineup?
I love it, man. Now, I've ridden, tested any Indians for about 5 years now. Yeah. A bit less, but they're coming a long way, man, especially the Sport Chief and then that 101 Scout. There's some good bikes coming out now.
Bit of a surprise, you can't come here and not test ride some bikes. How about I get you on our Sport Chief and our Scout 101 so you can get to see what those two bikes are like.
Love it, mate.
An air-cooled big V-twin and a high horsepower.
I'm in, mate.
Liquid cool. Sweet. Let's go. Better do it.
Cool.
Sweet.
A few minutes later.
So folks, welcome back. Just been on a test ride on our Sport Chief and our Scout 101. What did we think?
Mate, they were everything you said they'd be like, hey. Such different, I mean, first of all, the Sport Chief, nice, cruisy. And then, like you said, put it up into sport. It wasn't too twitchy, you know what I mean, once you get used to that aggressive throttle. But the 101 Scout, whew, unbelievable.
That's beast.
That is a hot rod on two wheels, mate. Unbelievable. And a cracking exhaust note. That's something about the Indians too. They've got that really deep, throaty exhaust note, eh? Yeah.
I'm just interested in what you think of like the brakes and suspension for a cruiser bike.
Yeah.
How did we think we went?
Well, I definitely noticed with the twin disc at the front, much better. I mean, that's still adequate enough.
Oh, yeah. It's got the same twin disc,
Yep.
but 50 kg heavier bike than this one.
Yep.
But I'd say some stopping for
Yeah, it is, man, it is. And with the different ride modes, like I was in sport pretty much the whole ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's an aggressive throttle, but you do get used to it. And it's a comfortable bike. I love the forward controls. I was trying to get used to those underneath mirrors and not used to those.
It is. I think it's very height specific though.
Yeah.
It's like, so if you're too tall, it doesn't work. If you're short like me, it does.
Yep.
So air cooled, liquid cooled, which one do you think you'd go for?
Probably liquid cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's new. Hey, for a V-twin, we're going liquid cooled. That's good.
Yeah. No, I love it,
Good.
man, love it.
Yeah,
But like I said, I mean, you'll see a lot of blokes buy this that like sports bikes as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think
They get that sort of a cruiser feel, and then when you want to up the ante, it's there. So there you go. We've just spent a couple of hours here at Ultimate Motorbikes in Hellensvale in Queensland. We've met the team, we've checked out all the new bikes, and I was even lucky enough to jump on a couple of test bikes. They were a 101 Scout and the Sport Chief. Two great new 2025 Indian models. And you too, like me, can come down here as a customer and be treated just like that and have the same experience. Come on down, meet the guys, work out which bike you like, take it for a test ride and have a debrief at the end of it and tell them exactly what you like. And like I said, you come down here and you'll be treated just as well as I have. Another happy customer.